Greeting, guys. Mount Vernon Kid here. Welcome, welcome, as always. My message board, me Facebook message board, me Twitter has been blowing up, and everybody wants to know my ordeal with this. I'm here to give my opinion on this. Because everybody knows that, yeah, before everybody else, before every other hero, doesn't matter which universe it is, Spidey comes first. Yeah, see? Spidey comes first. Everybody knows that. And that just not includes Peter Parker, but that includes his supporting cast. However, Marvel announced when the universe becomes new and everybody starts getting into their flow again and their own titles again, it would seem that they announced that one of the new supporting characters in the Invincible Iron Man comic, written by Brian Michael Bendis and drawn by David Marquez, is our very own Mary Jane Watson, former wife. Yeah, I'll say that. Fuck one more day, okay? Uh, former wife, friend, one of the great supporting characters of Spider-Man, will be now working for Stark Industries, I guess. See, this picture right here actually shows it. You can't really see it here because I blew it out. But when it's fully, if you look, she has a name tag and it says Stark Industries. But it basically is that Mary Jane is going there. She will be now the supporting cast for Iron Man. As you all know, if you've been reading, Tony and Pepper have really had a big falling out. And, so now do I feel that this is just to counteract Pepper being the new redhead? No, I really don't. I don't. Am I hating this? No, I don't. Um, I feel that though they're not changing too much in terms of origins of the characters and keeping a lot of history but they're gonna change up some things. But let's face it, guys. For the past few years, this lovely redhead here has not been used properly in the world she was very popular in, the Spider-Man world. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Slot. Let's face it. This woman right here literally turned her back on Peter. Literally was like, I'm done with you. I want nothing to do with you. That would never happen in a million years. Let's be honest right there. Wouldn't happen. But Slot wrote her that way, and it's just become to the point. It was just like maybe it was time for someone else to pull the reins of Mary Jane and evolve her maybe into another world that would substantiate her. Maybe give her more of a reason to finally get back into believing in her again and maybe understanding her and liking her again. Because let's face it, I've read plenty of forums and plenty of friends' opinions on the fact that they didn't like when Slot had her. Slot made her dumb. It was either Slot made her dumb, Slot made her this, Slot made her that. Slot's writing, she became a, I don't want to use the word, but it starts with a B, it ends with an H. But yeah. And I've read a lot of forums about this. They're really scared. They're just saying, a lot of them are saying she's just going to be another notch in Tony's, you know, in his belt. Let's face it, guys. MJ's a smart lady. Okay, she's a smart one. She knows Tony, so she knows his tricks, and I don't necessarily think she's gonna let that happen and let Tony try to manipulate her to, you know, hitting them panties. Let's face it. So I'm not really concerned about that. My real concern is seeing where this flows. Where does this go? Where is this really gonna take her character? So I keep an open mind. And that's my big thing about this whole situation is I'm keeping an open mind. I'm not angry. I'm not mad. Have you seen Hurricane come out yet? No, because you haven't. See, Hurricane is asleep right now, and he won't be coming out anytime soon. As a Spider-Man fan, yes, it is kind of sad that she's not going to be. It is sad that she's not going to be in his world. But let's look at where Peter's going to be now. He's going to be more of a global hero now, internationally wise. He's going to be all over. He's not going to be just occupying NYC anymore. You know, he's going to be here. He's going to be there. He's going to be there. He can be in Tokyo. He can be in London. He could be here. He could be, you know, there are other Parker Industries is probably just going to be as big as Stark Industries now. Let's just put it like that. Now, the other quote I heard people saying is like, this is just going to be Tony's way of maybe Parker Industries now is bigger than Stark Industries, and this is Tony's way of sticking it to his competition. Like, yeah, I got your ex-wife, or, you know, and part of me is like, part of me, a part of me saying that's stupid to think that, but then a part of me is also saying Tony Stark would do some stupid shit like that. But MJ's a smart woman. Let's see where it goes. Keep an open mind. Now I'm doing Donatello. But yeah, keep an open mind. She knows his tricks. She's been around him for a while. And, you know, maybe this will be a good way of broadening her character now. And let us forget about what Slott did to her. You know what I'm saying? Bendis is writing her now. And you give Bendis some little, give a little bit of a trust with him. Trust him to see where he goes. He wrote young MJ for how many issues? But this is the grown-up MJ. This is, I guess you still could say 616 MJ. This is the grown woman, the very voluptuous redhead that she is. And I trust Bendis to give us something more than what Slott did, and give us something that really says, okay, now, well, not me, but some people would just say, now I'm back on track with her now. I kind of care about her now again. Because trust me, I've heard it all when Slott was writing, especially the last final days, and people were saying, you know, I hate how Slott's writing her. You know, it's just, it is what it is. But the point is, in my honest opinion, guys, keep an open mind. I'm keeping an open mind. Am I a little scared? I'd be lying to you if I said I'm not. There's a part of me that's like, okay, I'm a little nervous about this. But then there's a part of me that's like, things are going to change a little bit. Maybe they're broadening these characters' horizons, not keeping them into the norm, changing it up a little bit. And as hard as it sometimes it is for some comic fans, some people can't accept change. I'm one of those comic fans that can step out of that category of, I don't mind change. I don't fear change. I kind of welcome it, especially if it's going to do more for the character. And if this does more for her character, I'm all for it. Keeping an open mind. That's all. But other than that, guys, that is my opinion. I'm just one guy with an opinion. And if you don't like it, that's fine. If you have your own opinion on it, great. Leave it in the comment section below. I want to hear your input. As you all know me, the OmniGeek High Lord of New York, the Honorable Warrior himself, always respects and enjoys different opinions. As long as you don't have a dickheaded personality or you being sarcastic or arrogant about it, I'm fine. But if you give your own opinion, great. But other than that, guys, this is Mom Brain Kid. As always, thank you for watching. Peace. One love. Stay tuned. Keep it real. You guys take care.